Whoa.
Hi. And they were playing around in it, like playing with all the instruments, and there was like a machine gun in there that he was shooting. And
I think we made it.
it only took us 1 minute.
1 minute. Taranaki. Come do it.
We're not at the top. Just kidding.
Plot twist. So sometimes when you're going on an adventure somewhere, like going for a hike or exploring something new, you have this little bit of fear or procrastination. You don't really know what you're going to encounter that day. And that is part of the fun. Sometimes you meet some really cool and interesting people, and very unexpectedly, hi, we're back. The Tarns. So we start paved here. That's what the parking lot looks like. And it's much less busy than the visitor center, which there was nowhere to park really. I've decided this is the perfect environment for me to speak. There's not even a single twinge of a breeze.
So the what?
45 minutes to the Tarn. This is Taranaki. He's a sleepy boy and hasn't been active in many, many, many years.
How many years though?
Many, many. That's all for you today, folks. We sat at the Tarn, I think, for an hour just chatting with this fellow from the UK and his girlfriend from Finland. We were a bit disappointed at the Tarn because we didn't get the reflection, and I felt that made the experience that much better.
Oh.
So unfortunately, the Tarn was underwhelming.
Yeah, it was a bit too windy.
Yeah, and we got to meet some friends,
Yeah.
some people, just your casual sea of clouds.
Oh, hi there.
When we were ending that hike there, we ran into a couple who, they were asking something about if we had been to the waterfalls, and somehow that turned into a conversation about a couple of World War II airplanes that had crashed in the area. I guess there's 3 of them, and one that was about an hour and a half away from the point that we were at, and I guess it had been missing for quite a few years.
Authorities didn't know what happened to the plane, it just like vanished. Apparently someone was hiking around the area, and they were playing around in it, like playing with all the instruments, and there was like a machine gun in there that he was shooting, and on the way out he told somebody. That person's just like, oh, you need to tell authorities, blah blah blah, and he didn't want to do it. The other guy told somebody. They ended up needing to know where it was because it was one of the planes that went missing many years ago. Yeah, crash investigator didn't know what was going on, because when he looked at all the instruments and the weaponry and stuff was all outside, and he's like, there's no way this could happen from the crash. This is not possible. He played with all the stuff inside and the machine gun and stuff, so he's like messed with an air crash. Hi.
But yeah, so it would have been really cool to go see that, but since it was so far away and a bit late in the day, they were like, hey, like there's this really cool tree to climb up. You wanna go climb a tree? And they're like in their 70s. I just hope that we end up as being as adventurous as they are. The moral of the story is you don't know what you will gain from the experience, and that makes it really interesting but also tough to commit to, because it could be good, it could be bad, you don't know what it's going to be, and there is that fear of the unexpected, but it always works out somehow. So please like, subscribe if you want to. If you want to.
If you want.